Okay. Well, he's got a pancake
One
in
is
his
enough.
pocket. So we
It
got
was a stale bun which could easily have passed for a rock.
and a. Are you a
It was a
pancake?
plain pancake.
Pancakes never looked like that before. I don't know. Maybe it's me, but
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
well, George, you come up with the better idea, all right?
I didn't think you'd be interested in that.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd either. All right, let's talk to Haiku again. Pancakes in a pocket.
Hey, Haiku,
Yeah,
Want a
man.
pancake?
you're playing Jim Hawkins,
Nice
right?
and fluffy.
Jimbo. I had Mr. Hawks change his name.
Jimbo Hawkins, right.
Would you like a bun?
Would you like a bun?
No way, man. I have to be careful what I eat.
Yeah. Never eat anything smarter than yourself.
If that's supposed to be somebody that's supposed to be a teenager, they made him look way too old.
Oh yeah, he doesn't look like a kid at all.
Um,
Someone with the
Wouldn't get me
camera.
up there.
can you
It
talk
was
to
a
the
camera
stuntman? Give him
mounted on a
pancakes?
precarious dolly, or whatever they call them.
What have you got there?
Would you like a pancake, Bert?
Don't mind if I do.
Little maple leaf on it.
Would you like this pot of syrup?
No thanks, mate. I don't like the stuff.
Is that a bun or a rock or something?
Would you like a bun?
No way. The last one I tried cracked my dentures.
So what I was thinking is that maybe I put the bun and the pancakes together and crack his teeth.
Put a bun in the pancake.
I was
little
already
pancake.
carrying one of the stale buns. Nope.
Well, I love how we have to walk back and forth to everybody. This is the
I wonder if there's any of the
annoying
other
part.
pirates over there you can do anything with.
Did we hand her the pancake?
Hi.
Hi, gorgeous.
Hi.
Hi, gorgeous.
What do you think of Hawk's treatment of Treasure Island?
It's okay, I guess. I never saw the original.
It's a book. One of my favorites.
Really? The novelization's out already?
Would you like this bun?
I'm gonna
All
kill
right.
all these
Oh,
people.
wait a minute. Hawks is watching me. Don't let him see it. Oh, he's looking right at me.
What's the matter?
Never mind. Just put that cake away and pretend you weren't talking to me.
Can we do anything with
No way was I going to try and jump it. Those stakes looked real. The stockade was surrounded by a dry moat filled with sharp wooden stakes.
Okay. Let's walk back over here and see if we can talk to the rest of the cast.
If they're still there.
They're not.
Just knock
Or
down,
maybe they are.
Just knock down the. Just get an arrow. You shoot the vines. Can you do anything with the drawbridge?
I think we just walk around here. Let's try to talk to Bert again. Maybe he has more dialogue. Aw, you guys don't get to. I don't know if you're seeing it or not, but this kitty wants some love. Look at her. She wants love. Oh, I gave him a pancake already, but
Another pancake, Bert?
Yeah, go on.
so do I need to put something in the pancakes that?
Coal.
No, well, I guess
You don't have it anymore.
I have
You
to
get
get
the-
another pancake.
Mix it with syrup.
Pancake and syrup. He says he doesn't eat that stuff. Do we even have syrup anymore? Yep. Okay, I think we're doing something. Otherwise, we got our hands in our pocket playing. Yep, it's coated in syrup now. Wonder if that guy wants the panties. Would you like some panties? Here, come on, Bert.
What have you got there?
I didn't think he'd be interested in that.
Why? Why? Why wouldn't he be interested in the game? All right, would you like some pancakes?
Another pancake, Bert?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, hold on. Now, what's the deal if he eats the pancake?
Pancake oozed maple syrup all over Bert's chins.
You put bloody syrup on that pancake. Now it's messed me all up.
Okay, so why?
Okay, try talking to him again, I guess.
He's gonna beat our ass is what's gonna end up happening
Nothing else
here.
to ask him just then.
Okay, would you like to kiss her with the pancake syrup all over? Are you
Hi.
supposed?
Hi, gorgeous.
I couldn't think of anything else to talk to her about.
Oh, okay. Let's
to
talk to
him.
Hawks. I gotta figure this out. It's like talk to Hawks, talk to Haiku.
There
talk
was
to
nothing else I wanted to ask him.
Okay, no, he doesn't want to ask. If anybody has any ideas,
Right, any other
Hey,
stuff to
Haiku.
grab?
Yeah, man.
There was nothing else I wanted to ask him.
okay, what if Haiku gets the pancakes with the syrup? Let's get a pancake. Oh no, that's the bun. Pancake. They'd be like, man, that guy's taking all the pancakes.
I didn't want another one of the pancakes in my pocket.
Maybe then whatever you need.
Okay,
oh,
so
oh, you already have one. Okay.
put some pancakes with the syrup, and let's give that pancake. Okay, see if we can click on Haiku now. Maybe he's the one who wants the pancake.
Hey, Haiku,
Yeah, man.
Pancake with syrup.
do you like a pancake?
Look at that thing, man. It's dripping with syrup. You'll have every bug in 10 miles on your case if you get that stuff on you.
I guess you're right.
Okay, so maybe that was the clue, but we still
Trying
don't.
to think, can you grab anything like the bucket or the? Yeah, okay, maybe it's just that.
We just have the bun and the syrupy pancake. Can we go off somewhere else? Do we have to
Go take a
stay
look
to
at the
this movie
drawbridge.
set? Go look at the drawbridge. There's the plank.
I wasn't going to upset Hawks anymore by tampering with his props.
Good idea. Okay, look at the
I couldn't
drawbridge.
see any way of lowering the drawbridge, or any reason for wanting to.
Is the stone in here?
Wait, what was there right now? Oh, I guess there's something right here.
I didn't think Hawks would want me roaming about in the stockade.
Look like it goes
More Davy
down here.
Crockett than Long John Silver.
There was like a,
The drawbridge was up.
or is that just going?
I think it's just gonna take us back around this this movie prop again. There's a bush. Can we use syrup on the bush?
maybe.
As I walked towards the bush, it started buzzing angrily.
Okay, how about syrup and pancakes on the bush? No, use the pancake on the bush.
Get that camera rolling. This could be good.
There he goes.
Cut and printed. That was brilliant, folks. Okay, the next scene is down on the beach. This
There
is
you
where
go.
Hawkins finds the treasure in the Cave of the Crabs.
All
Would
right.
those be giant killer crabs by any chance?
Giant mutant killer crabs with attitude.
All right, so I'm packing up. Did she die?
There it was. The rock I'd seen from the camel's hump. Now that I was close up, I could make out a small cave near the top of the pillar.
Why did he bother with any of this?
I don't know. Maybe they just want. Maybe he wants that crane for
Hey,
getting
you,
up there.
Trouble.
Who, me?
I want you to stay right where I can keep an eye on you.
I'm not one of your lackeys, Hawks. I go where I like.
Not here, you don't. The movie company has rented this island for the duration. You're trespassing. Do as you're told or you're gone.
Okay.
Why don't you use that cave up on the rock pillar at the end of the beach?
We don't have a stuntman anymore.
Hey, I'll do the stunt.
I appreciate the offer, but if you fall, you'll sue us.
No, I won't.
Everybody hear that?
I heard it.
Good enough, we're covered. Got any experience?
Death-defying leaps, desperate fistfights, getting caught in explosions, you name it.
Okay, people, move out. We're shooting the scene at the end of the beach.
No, we're not. The camera's still bogged down.
Shoot, I forgot about that. No go, Stobart. We'll have to use this cave after all.
You don't look happy.
Why should I be happy? Look at that cave. It's supposed to be where the treasure is.
So?
Look at it! It's crap! Does that look like the sort of place anybody would hide treasure? I should have had props build me a proper damn cave. A cinematic cave.
What do you mean, a cinematic cave?
One with drama. Danger. One that looks like the mouth of a big stone skull would be cool, but I'd settle for drama and danger.
Okay, thanks, Medicine Hat.
Mr. Hawks doesn't like that cave. He says it isn't cinematic enough.
Well, that's just too tough. The camera's bogged down in the sand. If he wants the shot done today, it'll have to be that cave.
There's a pretty good cave over on the other side of the bay.
The one up in that finger of rock? We'd need a stuntman.
You got a stuntman.
We ain't got no stuntman. Bird injured his back doing that dumb wall jump.
Flash?
Yep,
We can't film at the Needle Rock because the camera's bogged down, right?
you got it, champ.
So why can't we use the portable camera instead?
You know, that's a pretty smart idea.
There was nothing else I didn't know the first thing about using the camera. I've been talking to the cameraman. He's got a portable camera.
So?
So you can use the cave in that rock pillar at the end of the beach. That's a dramatic cave if ever I saw one.
We ain't got a stabilized harness for it. The camera'll wobble.
Did D.W. Griffiths have a stabilized harness when he made Birth of a Nation?
You're right, damn it. Hitchcock, Wells, none of them needed one. For crying out loud, Sam Raimi stabilized his camera on a plank. Props, get me a plank. We're gonna wing it. Hot dog. We're gonna do a cinema verite pirate movie. George, get to wardrobe. We're gonna make you a star.
On my way. Ready when you are, Mr. Hawks.
This guy brushed 3 foot. Bum, ba, da, bum.
It was the stone which Ketch had captured from the Spanish. The Eagle Stone.
Returning to the shaman's village, Nico finds the village burning, but no sign of
I
George.
returned to
Oh.
Quaramonte and found that Georges had left a message with Conchita. He'd already left for the Indian village, so I hurried to catch up with him. When I arrived, I found a scene of desolation.
Rut Rose. Ooh, it's no bueno.
These sunglasses are Georges. Georges, where are you? Titipoco, I'm almost glad to see you.
Almost.
little asshole. What happened here? Are you responsible for this? And where's Georges? Have you seen him? He was pointing to the remains of a burned-out hut.
Titty popo.
These are Georges' shades, right? Has he been here?
Jaws!
Where is he now? What's that? It looks like the stone we bought from Paris, but it's different. Yes, it has a carving of an eagle. That clinches it. Georges must have found this stone in the Caribbean and managed to hide the stone when the village was attacked by Carzak's men. I hope to God that Georges was all right. Where's Georges? Georges has been here, right? He was pointing to the smoldering remains of a hut. There was nothing in the barrel. That cup was no use to me. It had a hole in it.
People losing their clothing all over the place.
Maybe Georges can make use of these. There was nothing I wanted. The barrel was too heavy to move. It was too hot to pick up. I didn't need the lantern since it was still daylight. Besides, it was broken. It was too hot to pick up. That cup was no use to me. It had a hole in it.
Well, fill up the hole.
Washing the underpants in the drinking water would have been a gross thing to do. There was nothing in the barrel.
Okay, we need to cool off this stone somehow. Back up.
It was too hot to pick up.
Well, maybe.
The underpants weren't thick enough to protect my hands. I thought about washing the underpants, but I didn't have any washing powder.
Yeah.
There was nothing I wanted.
Yeah, it's like we have this cup, kind of want, but it has a hole in it. Otherwise, why I'd probably just try to, you want some chocolate?
He wouldn't have wanted it.
Sure.
He wouldn't have wanted it. He wouldn't have wanted. I just didn't have the.
There we
Hey,
go.
Shorty, make yourself useful and help me with this barrel. Thanks.
Ashes. Asha.
I recognize
Asha.
that. It's the
Asha.
coyote.
Asha.
I had the coyote and jaguar stones. Titipoco had the eagle, according to the shaman. That's all we needed to deal with Tezcatlipoca. Pity he hadn't any ideas for dealing with Karzak. What is it? Where are you pointing? Ashes. The thought that they might be human chilled me to the bone. Ashes. The thought that they might be. There was nothing else I could do with the bag. There was nothing I wanted to ask him. I didn't need the lantern since it was still daylight. Besides, it was broken.
Go this direction. Hopefully that's all we need to do right now. After following the jungle path for a few hours. What's with the game in underpants? I don't know. It's kind of weird little gags, I guess, but elevator, steps, rope.
How did you hook up with a maniac like Karzak in the first place?
Yeah, like he's gonna.
Whoop whoop loco!
Yes, he scares me too. Would you like some chocolate, Titipoco? It's good vintage. You're smarter than you look.
Well, apparently not. Shrug. Fuel line. Oh, okay. And here's some dude over here.
Hey, senorita.
Too late. I had been seen. Bonjour, Capitaine.
Only Sergeant, pretty one. What are you doing here?
Snuggles said I could come here with him.
Snuggles?
Oh, I mean the General. We're, friends. May I go up the pyramid?
We have strict instructions not to let anybody pass.
Oh, but I've told you who I am. Surely nobody would mind.
Well,
Oh, please, I'd be ever so grateful.
I tell you what. I'll ask Pablo if it's okay for you to go up.
If Pablo saw me, I'd be dead. No, it's not worth the bother. I'm not really that interested in their stupid pyramid anyway.
Well, okay. It's men's work up there anyway.
I'll just run along and play around here, okay?
Okay, you do that.
I didn't want to push my luck by talking with the guards again. I really... I could think of no reason why I would want to pull a heavy torch from the ground.
Generator, fuel line. Guess we'll have to just try to. Oh, we got a fuel cap. A button. Engine.
The button didn't seem to do anything.
We found another pair of underwear on the ground.
We did. Dang. And I missed it. I was out there fighting with the freaking greenhouse was getting blown away. I'm going to get some paper stones, put them, weigh that sucker down. That's what we need
He
to
wouldn't
do.
have wanted it.
And so anyway, we have 2 of the stones.
Okay. How did we get the stone?
Titipoco. So you go back to the village.
Yeah.
So George got the 3rd one, and then I guess came back, and now he disappeared. She found his. So the village was burned down,
Oh my goodness.
and so you see this dude here.
Yeah.
He has one of the stones. You have the other 2. You end up getting one of them because you and he pushed over a barrel of water to cool
Okay.
him off.
Well, thanks for continuing on. Yeah, we looked outside and I saw the greenhouse was tipped over. So I tore up.
So we're trying to get up here, I guess. Maybe stop the end of the world or something like that.
Sounds like
A
it.
bunch
Okay.
of guards. We took a fuel cap or a metal cylinder or something.
George is gone, though, you said?
Yeah, we don't know. I mean, he played as a stuntman, climbed up the needle rock or whatever,
Oh, dang.
and got the 3rd stone.
Did you suggest that to do that for the stunt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the other dude
The other dude took off.
injured himself with the previous one. So
Gotcha.
okay, you keep on playing.
Dang. Missed so much. Let me look at the engine.
The engine looked like it was supposed to power the lift.
It's got nothing in the engine. She got anything in her inventory? She got a chocolate bar. Did you give the chocolate bar to this one?
He wouldn't have wanted it.
Oh, he. It's not a woman. Great. Okay. Yeah. And so we got another pair of underpants too, huh?
They were lovely underpants, really.
That's awesome. Okay, Medicine Hat went and took a lunch. Brom took a lurk. And okay, that's fine.
They were George's shades. He wouldn't have wanted it.
Okay.
It was the obsidian dagger I'd borrowed from the British Museum. I guess when all this was over, I'd have to return it.
Yeah, I guess so.
It was the Jaguar stone which I'd found in London.
What is this? Metal cylinder. So what to do with that? And you.
I really didn't want to talk to them. Those jackals weren't going to let me past.
You trying to show them the underwear?
You caught me. You knew it.
Are these yours? Hey Tarzan, are these yours?
No, I'd have to think of something else. Non.
Hi, it looks like she's going to do something, then shrugs.
He wouldn't have wanted it.
Okay. Would you like a hair clip? Hair grip.
Some of these puzzles seem like go screw stuff until something works.
Pretty much. There's a lot you haven't read.
Granted, they seem to try to
That
localize
isn't it.
the puzzle and stuff like that. It's not like,
Twist
oh,
and
by the way, you have to go back to some other remote place. To
We
do
didn't lose the
something.
panties or anything, right? On the other one. George
Well,
still
that's
has them.
George. He's probably wearing them.
George might have used his other panties. Okay.
Non, I'd... Non, I'd... Come on, Cola. Non. Come on, Cola. I don't think so. That was no good.
Yeah, maybe try using the solar door on different things because there's at least like 2 or 3 different things on the engine
Yeah, I did.
and a couple things
just
because I pulled that like
tried.
off about right
See, I
there or
I
something.
just tried, and I also. Okay. What's the other one? Hair clip on the fuel cap. Hair grip. Where's that fucking fuel cap? No. Hair grip on the engine. No. Cylinder on the engine. No. Cylinder on the button on the fuel cap.
It was a small but very enticing button.
What if we pushed? Do we push it?
The button didn't seem to do anything. The engine looked like it was supposed to power the lift.
Okay, do we have this rope? It's hard to see what it's doing. I don't know. Rope at the generator. No. Okay. Rope. Rope with fuel line. No. I'm guessing that when she puts it back, that means we effed up and it's not right. Why she walk over there?
Can she click it on the torch? Does that remain in view?
Okay, hold on.
Okay, nope.
So rope.
Can you attach?
There'll be something here in this area.
Well, if you put it down, can you attach anything to it, like the hair clip? Oh, you clicked on him.
Titipoco, any ideas what I can do with this rope? He just looked at me. If anybody was going to come up with a plan, it was going to have to be me.
What a waste. Rope with the engine, with the button. Rope with
Lever.
the lever.
Oh, can you pull the lever or do anything with it?
Hold on just a second.
Try pushing the button, but
Now that we got the lever. She pulled the lever.
The button didn't seem to do anything.
But the lever is now down. Oh, fuzzy. Just take the rope, girl. She can't take the fuel cap off.
The cap was attached to the lift engine by a chain.
Wow. We're gonna get help pretty soon. Let's see what we can see here.
yeah, just
I think anybody knows what to do here, so I'm just gonna have to look.
All right, anything else around?
Use your dagger. Okay. Hold on. I didn't try that. Hang on. Dagger. I just gotta find it because it's so temperamental. Generator, no. Fuel line.
He has like a little gun or a lighter or something like that.
Do we have anything we can hold? Fuel in?
Shrug.
Of course not. Underwear?
Soak it up.
No. Candy bar. Okay, hang on. Okay, so what if we do? Hang on. What if we do
Try
rope?
talking to the short guy.
Hang on, just getting rope with the fuel. Puts it back. Now we got the fuel spewing all over the place, and let's see. Stand on the elevator. Okay. Okay. Get on the thing. Get on the platform.
There was nothing I wanted to ask you.
See, that's why you want to get on the platform. Oh, fuck's sake. All right, let's do something with that lever. Okay.
The button didn't seem to do anything.
Use the rope. With the engine. Wrong engine. No, you didn't say which engine. There are two engines there. Rope with generator, rope with you motherfucker. Okay. Use the rope. Okay, well, let's talk to this person again. We already talked about the rope, so I don't understand why we have to do this.
There
again.
was nothing I wanted to ask him.
Okay. Rope. With this part, with the...
Titipoco, any ideas what I can do with this rope? He just looked
Put
at
it around
me.
your neck.
If anybody was going to come up with a plan, it was going to have to be me.
Rope with the engine. You're still holding the rope, right? And so she fucking puts it back. I wonder if we have to start this sequence again. Nothing's working. Everything you're supposed to be doing, nothing's working.
Well,
Use your dagger,
did-
cut the fuel line. Use the cylinder to get... See, I even tried that, didn't I?
On fuel or something else that's close to it, like another hot spot.
It says use the cylinder for get some fuel. Walk to guys, married time. Pick up the cylinder at the generator. Then use your dagger, cut the fuel. Use the cylinder to get some of the fuel. And she does jack shit. Did I get the fuel already?
It was a small screw-fit cylindrical housing.
Do the line. You just did the same thing you've already done several times before.
Did you see the line?
No, not on fuel. Fuel line.
Exactly. Okay. Now I'll use that. Don't make it a cylinder because I thought it was open at the end.
I did too.
And so I didn't even
You know,
like...
versus saying if it was a cup or something.
And it's got to be done in a certain order. It's not like something that can be done in out of order. No, she's not. Okay, hold on now. So... Oh, we got to push the
probably-
red button.
And then maybe you tie that to the lever or something.
The motor spluttered into life.
Okay, and now the rope. And just in case we have to do this in a certain order, talk to this person who knows jack shit about anything.
Titipoco, any ideas what I can do with this rope? He
Okay.
just looked at me. If anybody was going to come up with a plan, it was going to have to be me.
Okay, so
Lever.
then... No, it's not the lever. I said the engine. You fucking... You sure? Oh, you gotta pull the lever.
The engine was working okay, but it wasn't connected to the equipment lift.
Get the rope. Talk to this fucker.
Titipoco, any ideas what I can do with this rope? He just looked at
I
me.
have a few.
If anybody was going to come up with a plan,
Name got
it was
morbid.
going to have to be me.
Gonna take that rope in, put it around thy neck. Okay, engine.
Is there another part of the engine?
You freaking thing. We got the engine going. We got the lever down. Let's try roping the lever. Nope. So there's your idea. Rope. No. Hang on. Can we restart this level? Where's our?
Why?
Because I think it's caught in a loop. And we've done things out of order, and I have no idea if the out of order means it's not work. No, it's the engine. It's supposed to be tied to the engine. Go push the button again.
The engine stopped dead.
Pull the lever up. Try to put the rope on the engine. She puts it back. Puts it back. I don't understand. That's why I asked if we could start this sequence again. Use the cylinder to get some fuel. Then use the cylinder on the fuel cap to the right. Look at the engine. Look at the engine, and then look at the elevator. Did you look at it and get some kind of comment?
Well, if you do that, she just walks over to it right now.
Right click is a look, by the way.
It was a simple wooden platform lift, used for...
Okay, well, that's the first I've known
The
about
engine
that.
looked like it was supposed to power the lift.
Then click on the
It
elevator.
was a small, but there was a lever mounted on...
Pick up the rope and show it to the dude who's not going to know what to do with it.
Titipoco, he just looked...
Now try to use the rope on the engine. It's got to say rope with engine.
Do you have to do anything else on the rope?
No, it just needs to be rope with engine, not just engine.
Nope.
And just push it back. So that's why I wondered if you messed up the sequence somehow. Pick up the rope. So it says, I show it to Titipoco and ask him about it. And when he is done, use the rope with the engine and push the red button and pull the lever. So that's why that rope has to be tied to the engine.
The cap was attached to the lift engine by a chain. The engine looked like it was supposed to power the lift. There was nothing I wanted. It was an old electricity generator.
Where's the last save point?
I think a little village flyer. Okay, just before we got here.
It was a simple wooden platform lift, used
Did
for
you talk to
shifting
all the
equipment, I
guards?
presume.
It says it doesn't matter what
I
you say to
really
them.
didn't want to talk.
You just try to talk
I
to
really
all of them.
didn't want to talk.
stop me.
I really didn't. I really d- I really did.
What a dumb puzzle.
Oh, puzzle. I fueled up the engine. What's next? Start up the engine.
Press the red button and the engine will start. We did that. Pull the lever and then talk to about the lever. Okay. Go.
Okay.
All right, go back and let's try that again.
That's neat. It had hints and
Oh. Well, I didn't want to use the hint.
but you're looking online.
Well-
But then
The
you're-
motor spluttered. The engine was working. There was nothing I want. There was a lever. There was nothing.
You see why I didn't? That's why I'm wondering if it's thrown into some kind of thing that it's sequenced that it. And that's why I get on the platform, try
There
to.
was nothing
But
I
she
wanted
gets
to-
off every time. The rope is not attached or nothing's attached. Can you right click on the rope?
There was nothing. It was a length of strong rope.
I'm gonna get a different walkthrough.
Titipoco. He just looked. The engine was working okay, but it wasn't connected to the equipment lift. The engine
I've cut the fill line. I filled the metal. Oh. It's something to do with the torch. I've cut the fuel line. I filled the metal cylinders. Start the generator. I've used a torch on Titipoco. Didn't say anything about the torch in the walkthrough, by the way, and it did say anything in the hints. Use the torch on Titipoco.
Titipoco, do you still have that lighter gun you pulled on me so amusingly?
Okay.
What's going on over there?
It says you need to
help, my
attach the
pretty?
rope.
Nothing's wrong. I dropped a cigarette, but everything is under control. I'll have the fire out in a minute or two.
Okay, click on the rope now. And try to put it in. Is the button pushed? Is the lever pushed? Is the engine running? You have to get the engine running. What the hell is she doing on the platform?
The motors.
No idea. Titipoco is supposed to be the
The
one to
engine
do the lever. Click on the rope. Click on.
There was nothing.
Just like the walkthrough said before. Didn't say anything about the torch. There's a steel beam just above the wood lift.
Kept
The
missing it.
scaffold gantry went all...
Doesn't go there, it goes in the engine.
The scaffold gantry went all the way up the pyramid.
It says to use the rope onto the Poco, and he should climb
There was
and
nothing I
then
wanted
dangle the rope.
Titi Poco, I have an important job for you. Take this rope to the top of this scaffolding and throw it over the top.
It
This
has
is
to
so
like line.
Oh.
It is a stupid puzzle.
Stupid.
I have to admit.
Why? I mean, why do you have to do the rope? And
Why do we
some of
need
these
the
other
torch?
things?
Why,
Yeah, well,
why
I
do
mean,
we
what was the
need to
point of
like
that?
that? And there was like no clue, even a hint about that.
I mean, something just suddenly then triggered that because we did it several times, and it just seemed like nope, couldn't do anything with it.
Yeah, there was
Bad
a
interface.
bad guy the bad guy. There was a guy on Steam had asked the question. And when I saw that he said he used the torch. Okay, now you take the rope and put it in the engine.
For whatever reason that was for.
The scaffold gantry. I wasn't going to risk amputation by meddling.
Turn off the engine. And make sure